My argument was just like, listen, I'm not a greater athlete than LeBron. Don't get me wrong here. But I will say, athleticism-wise, I think I am more athletic than he is.
Congratulations on the hottest take in this room.
Almost, hey, almost there. Almost there. Almost.
Welcome to Almost Athletes with Dude Perfect, a Wave original presented by Rebounce. Bounce into the action.
That was good.
Gosh,
yeah, thank
2
you.
for 2?
Yeah.
You know what? It's my second time. Imagine when I'm like on 50. I'll have no excuses when I'm on episode 50.
Dude, you're batting 1,000.
Right now, I can. I still have a little bit of mess ups, mulligans, as you would say. But we're back. Me and Sparky with T. You might become a regular, man.
I'm also back.
You're also 2 for 2.
This is incredible. I was worried after the first one I wasn't going to get the call back.
The people in the comments loved it. They're like, bring Ty back. So we're like, all right. We listened to the peeps.
Back-to-back A blocks is a power move,
Yeah, it
especially
is.
when Cody and Cory have not even been
but
on
hey,
yet.
we are going to bring on Cody and Cory because something happened at the office last week that I think we need to
We're
discuss.
going to talk about that?
Yeah.
think we have to.
I think it needs
We're
to
airing
happen.
that out?
And
I think we
you're going to
should.
have to listen. You're going to have to listen to the whole pod because it won't come on to the very end.
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
gonna be
Sparks,
fun.
what do we
Yes,
got
sir.
cooking today?
Yeah, we got a lot. We had another weekend of great football action. I hope y'all enjoyed, both college and NFL-wise. We got good coming on today, fresh off our squad games video,
Nice.
which was a hit. Dude Perfect in 7. Yeah, so we got a lot going on this week. So without further ado, let's ride.
Yeah, some quick Dude Perfect updates. We talked about squad games. Excited to see the good boys. Have them come on and talk about that. I Show Speed came by the office Monday.
I had no idea he was 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's 20?
We've got the Dude Perfect tour coming to movie theaters, which is exciting. In LA this week, we're going to be doing a little promo, walking the red carpet, teal carpet.
Have y'all checked in on your flights?
No.
I'm a late check-in guy.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't checked in.
And we also just got back from our first Dude Perfect outdoor video.
We did.
Dude, what a loaded weekend.
A lot going on.
I had some FOMO.
You did?
Yeah, when I saw the vids creeping out of the A&M celly,
That was fun.
I was like, man, that would have been a fun night to be with them.
Yeah, should we
Yeah.
talk about the A&M game?
Sure. It's a great place to start.
Actually,
Let me start with something. Do you think sport, I was kicking this around in my head this morning, do you think sport has cost you years off your life or has added? Because
it does both.
it does both.
But it's
a
in
game
a-
like that, definitely for Gary at least, takes off at least 7.5 years.
And what's crazy is non-spawn here, by the way.
Okay.
Non-spawn here. I wear a little thing on my wrist called Whoop, and it actually tells you, if you're just your kind of all your activity, if you're above your age or below your age. And Tour aged me. Tour was not good, and I was stressed out about it. And I was like, dude, I'm like 42 right now in my chronological body. Like, this is bad. Last week's stat came out, 36. I'm doing good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a significant age reduction.
Yeah, took the body seriously, started walking. That's all I can do right now from the surgery is walk.
Okay.
And, but I think now the next week's stats after listening to that A&M game probably aged me a little bit. The stress level just
Always thinking your beats per
all-time.
minute in the fourth quarter had to be off the charts.
It was funny to watch the game. Obviously, we've watched a lot of games with Garrett over the years. The Pettit bros have not. And
No.
so to see Josh and Jared comment his watching, just being in that room with him.
It's a roller coaster ride.
It is.
And I'm not talking like mini mine train. I'm talking big.
And I will
leaps
say
and
that
valleys.
the Titan. Yeah.
They said that, you got to watch it one time in your life. You got to watch a game with me. I might start doing that for people. Like, just sign up for random people to watch
That's
a
your
game with me.
stream. That's your pay-per-view. It's watch
like,
a game
come
with
watch
Garrett.
a game with me.
That's a
You're
genius.
either going to love or hate it. There ain't any in between.
You can have no dog in the fight, and it still stresses
It's a
me out
lot.
watching with Gary.
Yeah, dude. And,
I think it's a net negative to answer the question, though.
Okay.
Of
Net negative.
taking years off your life, watching those games.
Yeah, as a stress alone is tough.
He did appear on a commercial in the
Oh,
game.
yeah. That actually
was
turned
cool.
out pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool.
See, at the time of the commercial, though, A&M was losing 17-7 or something like that. And I was like, this is just horrible, dude. Like, anything's possible at Texas A&M. Yeah, like getting beat every road game versus a ranked opponent.
And there's a little bit of that gear coming out
And
when
there
we're
it
watching
is,
the
right
game.
there.
Right
But they turned it around.
They did.
They turned it around.
After the commercial.
Some would say the commercial's what sparked the boys.
1-0 since the
Wow.
commercial.
Wow. And shout out to Pat McAfee, by the way, the only college game day picker to pick A&M.
Yeah.
Everyone else just dogged him. And this dude, we've never done, he's picked us before and we've let him down, but he stuck with it. He picked A&M, and he was rewarded. The rest rewarded him, really. I mean,
I didn't know if you were going to go there.
It was
An
a hold.
absolute hold.
it was a whole.
That's okay.
I'm willing. I am the A&M fan that can admit that we were gifted.
Yeah, you benefit from some, and you're
No,
on
we
the
don't
losing
benefit
side of
from
things.
some. We benefit from one. I've never been benefiting from a call until then.
Yeah, just remember
That was the
here.
first one.
That was the first one.
You just got to put it. You got to bookmark it in your head that Auburn, you're going to catch a bad one because it's a give and take thing.
Yeah.
You're due now.
It's
You're
gotta
due for an
even itself
egregious
out.
PI call
Yeah.
in Auburn.
Well, it shows you how bad it is because I'm still holding on to that bad call like from 12 years ago versus Auburn. Johnny football game, horse collar tackle, never called it. Should have won the game. We were on
12
the.
years ago.
It was bad.
Sticking with them.
Yeah.
Hold, net negative.
Dude, net negative for sure.
Yeah.
If
Still
you're holding on to
to
something
it.
for 12 years, it's probably
You're right, but
taking
the
a
net
couple months
positive,
off.
the net positive. Hey, this is not fair to Arch Manning. It's not fair to him because he's probably a great kid, but that is a net positive for me. Is it Texas Longhorns don't look that good this year,
They don't. They're struggling, man.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the preseason hype was a little too much.
bro? That was a lot.
They still
though.
have time to figure it out, but
I hope they
it's
don't
go
figure
time.
it out because we play them at the end of the year, and I would love a win at Austin.
Would you sign up for L's the rest of the way but beat Texas?
Yes,
No, not the rest of the way.
I would. 'Cause I just I got a lot of Texas fans in my life that are just brutal.
Obnoxious.
And they deserve to be brutal because they win at everything.
They can be
dude.
obnoxious, but we can also be a little
Oh,
obnoxious.
100%. 100%. Aggies are just right there. See, again, we're the non-delusional
We can
Aggie
can look
fans.
at it from a very normal point of view.
We can call it
We
a
can
cult.
see both sides.
We can see, yeah, absolutely, it's a cult.
Yeah.
Okay, and absolutely, there's some delusion there, and we're hanging on to that 1939 national championship that was made up.
Yeah.
AI generated before there was ever AI generation.
But the Texas fans are also obnoxious, and I'm willing to admit it.
Fair.
But I do love all of them. By the way, I love them. No hate to them. They get under my skin sometimes.
How much red zone do we get in, boys?
What comes before red zone, Ty?
Soccer.
No,
Yeah, it does.
It does.
no,
That
but
is
like I
right.
mean, like what comes if they're at the same time?
Yeah.
What comes before red zone?
Hunting.
Church.
What is happening here?
Sorry.
Cowboy allegiance.
Oh.
Cowboy allegiance comes
Got it,
before the
got
red
it.
zone game.
Yeah.
And so we were watching. We were
had the
watching
boys- we had the boys and the Giants on.
uh,
Did you see that was the most lead changes like ever in a fourth quarter?
Really?
Six
Just
lead
Giants
changes in a-
Cowboys
yeah.
history
Yeah.
or like NFL
I don't know. I
history?
saw that stat, and that felt like it didn't feel like a record-breaking game, but it was.
Well, I did see that, and the Cowboys and Giants have been playing a long time.
Yeah.
dude.
That was the most combined points ever
How
scored.
about the stat that was 14 in a
12
row?
0 or
14
13
now.
Yeah.
14 in a row?
Yeah.
Versus the Giants.
Yep.
I think Dak Prescott owns 51% of the New York football Giants. He should.
Yeah.
That's ownership.
Dude, that's
But we
bad.
had to battle for that one.
We did.
Whoa, my goodness.
How
How do you go fresh off the Aggie game to that? I mean,
I
I'm
did
glad
have.
you showed up today. I thought you would definitely be out sick.
Well, here's the deal. It was one of those things where like I had faith in the Cowboys. I don't know why I have faith in the Cowboys. Give it up to Jerry Jones, by the way. We did actually probably kind of stop the run. Passing, no. We did not stop the pass.
Yeah, secondary.
Question marks. Especially when the down and distance is like 3rd and 25.
And you give it up.
How do you let
get
Malik
beat?
Neighbors still
I
get
know,
behind you?
I know, and Corey had Malik Neighbors, so I
You
was
were-
getting,
you were playing
I was
him?
getting the double down.
Oh,
I'm getting my.
you got-
I'm
you
watching
said
the
you were
Cowboys
double
get
mad.
burnt like a breakfast toast, and while Corey's just adding on points.
Mm.
It was a
Quick,
humbling week, but I'm glad the boys got out of there with the dub, so that's all that matters. Boys, I'm seeing it. I'll tell you what, you would think it's week 8 right now at my place. Like I'm identifying Mike blitzers before the snap. I'm reading
You're dialed.
coverages. It's week 8, Sparky, in week 2.
You're locked in.
Who am I ever? I think I'm seeing it better than half the quarterbacks in the league. The Arizona Cardinals threw out a cotton candy burrito. Feels like two really
Yeah.
good things that don't need to be meshed together.
Yeah, so for the people listening, there's a picture. The tortilla is cotton candy, correct?
The tortilla
It
is
looks like
cotton
it.
candy. It's an ice cream core featuring Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, marshmallow Skittles, M&Ms, gummy bears, sprinkles. I mean, dude.
That's right up my alley.
Yeah, talk about a way of taking some years off your life.
I
Eat half
love
of
it.
that.
I'm not
cotton
exactly
candy
sure how we
burrito.
get a cotton candy burrito sent to the pod, but we need one of those.
Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops. Oh man,
Dude,
Skittles, mini M&Ms as well. You can miss me with the mini M&Ms. I don't know if I want to chocolate up my.
No, I agree. The mini M&Ms need to go.
Well, the Skittles and the M&Ms together is an interesting combo because you're kind of expecting one thing and you bite into it and then you get something different. That would throw me off.
And I like a guy who likes. I'm the guy who pushes the limit when it comes to food like this. This might even be a little too much for me.
Maybe a little much
I
for
need
me.
to know the price too, because
Yeah.
if you're
that's
$15 in
that's
me,
at least $25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm out,
hand rolled with
I'm
that
out.
cotton candy because that's going to start melting in your fingers too. You don't think about that. You go to hold
Dude, the
that cotton candy, and then it's going to be all over your fingers. Your burrito's going to be falling apart. That can't be a pleasurable eating enjoyment experience.
that's a good point, Tyler.
That plays into it.
It really does play into it.
Between $13 and $15.
It's
Between
actually
13 and
reasonable.
15.
It's pretty reasonably priced for a little
$13.
concession
See,
stand
but
burrito.
If that's in California, Rams game,
Yeah.
that ain't no 13.
No, that's
15.
$49.
That's $49.99. What's the most indulgent thing you've ever eaten?
Snow beef,
Snow beef.
beef.
I guess you're right. That stuff is the most.
Wagyu from Nick and Sam's. It's what is it, a pound
I'm
or an ounce? It's not even an ounce. It's a
embarrassed.
pound. It's an ounce.
It's an ounce, and I want to say it's like $45 or $50,
I think it's more than that.
like an ounce. No, but I'm saying 4 ounces is like $200.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
What's the definition of indulgent? Because I was thinking indulgent was like, what's the most hideous thing you've ever eaten?
Here's the deal.
Indulgent. I thought like you meant like going all out, like for a food item.
well,
Having or indicating a tendency to be overly generous.
that
Can you definition a definition? Because I don't even know what that means. It's just words.
those words don't make sense in my head.
self-indulgent. I think what it's trying to say is like, what's the most egregious thing you've ever eaten?
I think it's saying what's the most like luxurious thing.
Well, I'd call it snow beef.
Snow beef is the most luxurious.
Well, in my head, I was thinking Kobe's burger from the opposite overtime that was charcoal, but
Yeah,
that's obviously not
dude, you
indulgent.
wanna
That
know?
was brutal, dude.
The
That was brutal.
the burger was it you versus Kobe on TV when Kobe pooed his pants?
No, that was Cody.
That was
Cody
the most
and Kobe.
indulgent thing those guys ever ate,
Yeah.
to a public poo job.
Have y'all had one this year?
No,
not
I've
this year.
never
I'm
had
clean.
one.
I'm clean.
25 you did,
But
though,
that
right?
was the most.
25 I did.
I did as well.
No, it is 20. It is 25.
What was
24.
your story in 25? I don't remember it.
No, we can't talk about this. I can't, dude.
We can't.
I haven't eaten yet, dude, and I'm not. Don't ruin my appetite. I don't know if I have like. Yeah, snow beef was the most luxurious thing. I just am like, I just eat too much. Like
Self-control issues.
self
We
control.
have to work on that.
Like we just got back from a dove hunt, and there were snacks around. I think there was more time of me eating than me not eating.
Yeah. If it's in front of me, I'm going to eat
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I just don't have the self control for that, and that's a problem. And I'm willing to admit I have a problem.
There's a bowl of queso, a bowl of guac, and a bowl of pico. And to me, it's like, oh, well, all three are there. That'd be rude of me not to have all
Yep.
three
Yep.
in a significant amount. So I do eat all three.
Yeah, and I think that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, it was really good.
But dude, do you think you could have thrown for 150 yards on the Cowboy defense?
With the right protection, yes, I do.
Well, with the New York Giants protection.
No, honestly, no. But I bet Tyler could.
Not 150. I think there's a Football Quest video in there.
There is.
First team O versus first team D, and you're running 10 pass plays. I don't know the perfect scenario to set it up, but you got to think with as open as some of those guys were, you could complete some of those balls.
Yeah.
As long as you could see over
As long
the
as
line.
you can see him. I was about to say
Long
the
as
same
you can
thing.
see him.
Well, Russell's
That
not.
would be a tough.
We're the same.
Yeah,
we're the same height as
Russ
Russell.
isn't the
Yeah,
biggest.
Russ is maybe
dude.
an inch taller.
Yeah.
That's scary to think of. Yeah, he's 5'11", man.
Yeah. I think I can. I mean, I hate to, it's there. It's no, hey, easy,
But I do.
easy.
What do they got you listed
5'10".
as?
Give me.
There you go. 1 inch.
5'10" public figure.
I'll take it.
What are you really?
I like Bethany doesn't think I'm 5'9" because she says she's 5'9".
What
But-
does your state issued driver's license say? Because mine lies. Mine says 5'7", and that's just not true.
5'7"?
It says 5'7". It's just not real.
I don't have mine on me,
I'm
but
5'8". I'm 5'8".
I think you got a shot.
5'10" I think is
Hey,
generous for me.
If you're a coach in NFL, call it the Giants coach. What do you do, Sparks? If you're the coach at 55, 4 penalties, 2 personal fouls, 2 false starts, 1 drive.
That was the wildest series I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was wild. Dayball finally took him out, which you have to. in that
have to.
Yeah, but he kept
situation.
trying to take him out, and somebody kept leaving him in.
The-
He was
the
like,
O-line
"Get him
coach-
out,"
the O-line
and
coach
he
did.
kept staying in the game.
To be fair, 2 of them felt kind of softies,
What?
but The
The
penalties.
2 personal fouls?
No, the personal foul where he swung and hit the dude in the helmet.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
I don't even know if that's legal in UFC because I think he caught the back of his head. Yeah, you got to take him out, but he's also your starting left tackle.
Well, the
so
other
there's like
personal
a-
foul was he pushed him back down into the ground.
Yeah, I
that
thought
was a
one
little bit more
cheap.
back and forth.
Yeah, I
that
thought
was,
Sam Williams
yeah,
probably deserved
yeah.
15 himself.
Yeah.
A lot of mustard on the lettuce this week in general. Did y'all notice how many penalties there were? I mean, I think the New York Giants made up a week's worth by themselves. But
Well, they heard my.
there was so much mustard on
I
the
think they
lettuce.
heard my rant.
Yeah, and they
They were
fired
trying to
back
prove
with
a
even more
point, dude.
flags.
They were trying to prove
Yeah.
a point.
It was flags galore, though. And I get it, but it also hurts the flow of a football game, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like saying quiet on set and Jones keeps talking. Like, yeah.
All right, let's do another ranking.
Which,
thought
by
that
the
went
way,
well.
Oh, it went well for your boy.
Oh, you got
well, the
love.
game day snacks. I was catching love, and rightfully so, because I had a power draft. It was the dream team. It was the '90s dream team I put together.
Did I take some heat? for mine?
Not as much
No,
as you probably should
Not as
have.
much,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you actually.
I did. I performed okay.
I think they gave you a little grace.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
you
some
got to
grace.
for the greatest athlete of all time, dude.
sure.
Well,
What are we getting into
Thank
today,
you.
Garrett?
Dude, there's a debate going around on TikTok right now about
Okay.
what sport has the largest talent gap between the best in the world and the average person.
The biggest talent gap between the best at
So,
their
like,
craft.
take LeBron James,
Sure.
yeah.
best
okay.
in the world basketball player,
I know the answer.
versus the average person.
I mean, golf is the answer
Hey,
without
it is.
question.
Okay.
Not even close.
I completely agree. Golf.
Okay, so if that's your debate right now, what are the top 5 hardest sports to get good at? So golf is number 1.
I think golf won with baseball being a distant second. Dude, unless you consider F1 NASCAR now, that ain't easy. That ain't easy.
No, reaction time is
The reaction time's insane. You're going 190 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
but F1 is
well. Here,
it
how about
benefits
this?
from the fact that there's not compared to the other sports, there's not as much competition for that professional sport.
How
I
about
see what
this?
you're saying.
Y'all.
I'm saying baseball. Every kid,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in America, every kid grows up playing t-ball to some degree.
I think we each say our 5, and then we can debate.
I mean, I have a hot take about golf and Tiger. That if every kid started playing golf at the same age, Tiger wouldn't be the best golfer in the world. He wouldn't be the GOAT.
Wow.
Well, he's not the good, anyways.
Well,
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I was gonna say Jack, but no,
Woods.
it's Tiger and Jack number 1.
that's
for
my
sure.
hot take.
You're
Is that
saying I was an Earl Woods at the age of 3 away from being.
I'm just
a
saying that
PGA guy?
if you got every kid into golf at that age, then there's the talent pool that you're pulling from.
Uh-huh.
Good point on baseball because there's not an American boy or girl. I feel like that doesn't play some sort of T-ball coach pitch.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
See, here's how I do the draft of the hardest sports. Okay, this is how my brain works. If you limited the entire world to the top 5 major sports, so you got football, baseball, soccer, hockey,
Basketball.
those, and there was no other sport, didn't exist.
Golf doesn't make it.
Golf doesn't make it, none of it. So now take the golfers, the tennis players, the water polo guys, all those guys. Do they make a roster on any of those 5?
No.
No, they
Not
don't.
in those sports.
No, they
Mm-mm.
don't. So that means they're the hardest sport.
I don't know if I followed the logic.
like-
I'm not
like
like
now, if
too
you're
big
per-
brain for me there.
If you're
Garrett. That was tough to
if you're
follow.
like a professional athlete in another sport, take a golf.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what you just said.
Yeah.
If everybody in the world only played golf,
Yeah.
is Tiger the best there ever was? That's your argument,
Yeah.
right?
Like if Steph is not dedicating his life to basketball and at an early age focuses on golf, hard to be like he
what
would
I'm-
not be significantly
I'm
better
saying.
than he is right now. And he's a very good golfer.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think like so the talent gap debate is what I'm.
So you're saying the best athletes are in the world are in the top 5, the big 5.
Yes.
And then if you take those out, then they would be also
Yeah,
able
now,
to compete in
take
those
those
other
out,
ones.
and now if all those athletes in the top 5 were competing in golf, tennis, cricket, you name the biggest, like they would probably be the top in those sports too.
Yeah.
That's where I am. I'm almost like, man, if you're a premier top tier level athlete, it probably translates across sport if you dedicated the time. To your point, like Steph with golf, probably could have been a
What about
PGA Tour
LeBron?
golfer.
I mean, he just started golf.
Tony
that was
Romo
rough.
probably could have been a professional
But-
golfer if he wasn't so good at football.
But then you had the physical limitations in sports
Yeah.
like basketball and football, where generally speaking, if you don't meet a physical size requirement,
There's no
you're not
chance.
even considered. It doesn't matter how good
No.
you are. You're not even in the conversation. Baseball, you can be. There is no physical limitations.
Yeah,
essentially,
Right.
Profar's tiny.
golf,
guy like Jose
no
Altuve.
limitations.
That's a really
Soccer,
good point.
to some degree, it's more just if you're in shape, you're going to be smaller
Yeah.
in general. But football and basketball, those are the two most like. If you don't look like this,
You don't have a
you're
chance.
not even
Yeah.
in the conversation.
My family lineage.
You
took me
don't.
out of play.
No one in your family. You don't have an option.
I
You
just
can't
wish-
do it.
Wish somebody was stern enough to tell me that.
Well,
growing
they
up.
weren't. They
You know?
said they told us when we were in elementary school you could be whatever you wanted to be, and that was a lie. 'Cause you
Wow.
can't. Yeah,
That is like,
I know.
That is like
Earth-shattering.
words from like Aristotle right there.
Well, you can't be whatever you want to be, unfortunately.
That is where you need the full context. If that gets clipped, you know what? That is where you want the full
I'm happy to dive into it.
context
but-
of just if they just clip, you can't be whoever you want to
You
be.
can't. You can't.
Is just going to be a clip. That's a clippable saying.
I was lied to a lot growing up.
We all were. We all are.
We all
Yeah,
were.
we all were.
I mean, my
You're not
parents.
alone.
And not by
that.
my parents. My parents, I think, were probably a little bit more realistic
See,
with me.
I actually think I should probably lie more to my kids. I
Really?
think I'm a little too harsh on them sometimes.
Yeah.
Or you're just let them know, like, hey, Ivy League's out of play
Yeah.
type thing.
I'm too competitive. Even on my kids' games, I'm too competitive, man. My kids just had their first soccer game this weekend. They moved up to the gold division.
Top
That's
level.
the top level.
Got smoked.
I don't even know if smoke's the right word.
Oh, no. Like, they went home and, like, don't even want to play soccer anymore type.
Well, it's
smoke?
almost like I'm about to rip you out at halftime and not let you play soccer anymore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well,
It's tough, man. It's tough. Like there's some talented kids out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
man.
yeah.
You kind
are.
of think that your kid might be, which they could be, but to your point, are you lied to or not?
I
And
have a rule
they're-
on kid talent, too.
What is it?
I have a
What is
saying
it? What is it?
that here's my thing in your kids. I love hearing about how great people's kids are.
Yeah.
But if your kid is truly that great
You don't
at
need
some
you don't
sport,
Need, you don't need to tell people.
other people will
Well,
be telling you
yeah.
and
Fair.
telling the other people about how
Bro.
great your kid is.
And I
don't have to do
I
it.
agree with
point.
this. There is a kid that just started on Owen's team.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, this kid
See?
is legit.
And you're telling the other people.
I did. I even went up to the kid and was like, bro.
Okay. Maybe you won't tell the kid.
Dude.
We want to keep the kid humble.
Oh,
and
I
like-
did. I did. And I was like, dude, without you, this game would have been bad.
Okay.
The kid was just like another level,
Yeah.
another gear.
That's
Chelsea
my
in
point.
5 years.
Other people will be talking. You don't have to tell people.
No,
how
and
great
all the
your kid
parents
is.
were talking about it too on the side.
Yeah.
I was listening.
There you
But
go.
it is funny that every parent kind of thinks their kid's MJ.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
That's
How long do you hold on to it?
Which is great. I love it. Support
have
your
to.
kids.
You have
It's
to
kind of
support.
like a lot of kids when you meet them. I ask them what they want to be when they grow up. So many say content creator, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I hope you got a backup plan, buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
We were fortunate to get into that game early. It's kind of like going to a small high school, you know?
right?
It's like, hey, you know what? You
It's
got
sick,
in
yeah.
early enough.
Content game is 6A now.
YouTube is a 2A school. Welcome. You want to make content?
Yeah.
Come on out.
That's a
You want to play
great-
QB? Here you go.
And it-
Shortstop, pole vault? Why not?
That's a perfect example.
We got into
really good.
YouTube when they were a 2A school. Now they're 6A, and
The
we just
competition
happen
is
to be in there.
Crazy.
It's that's your metaphor of the week.
Whoa.
What do y'all want to be when you grow up?
Me?
Uh,
I don't know.
You don't know yet.
No.
You haven't figured it out.
I'm still.
I still want to do something in the sports announcing world.
Really?
Yeah.
You kind of are. Right
No,
now.
I know, but I still want to just, dude. When we did Amazon games,
Yeah.
that was just
That was fun.
Alternate
that was
broadcasting.
fun,
I'm gonna
man.
bring that back.
Yeah, that was a good.
I want to be
time.
an alternate broadcaster when I grow up.
Yeah,
That's what I want to be.
it was fun. I enjoyed that.
Well, we didn't really go through the rankings, but I think we all agree that the talent gap is the top 5 sports.
Golf, baseball, hockey for me in that order.
Golf,
Okay.
baseball, hockey.
Yeah, hockey's like a regional kind of thing.
Yeah,
where
geographically, it's just tough.
like we didn't have an op. We
No.
didn't have a chance, man.
No.
I think I would have had to go 2 hours south to find the closest rink.
I played a lot of street hockey though.
Yeah, I did some
Cul-de-sac
cul-de-sac
hockey.
hockey.
Yeah.
I threw gloves.
How many balls did you lose in the? Did you have the like little gutters and the balls
Of
would go
course,
in all the
yeah.
time?
in the little pricklies?
Yeah, we had a kid that tried to go down into one of those and get one of those orange balls, the hockey ball.
Is he
Never,
still with
never
us?
came out.
Oh no!
Yeah.
that's
You're kidding.
dark. One of the okay,
Yeah, he came
Jeez.
out.
Dude,
He did.
don't it me.
But
there,
that
dude.
always scared me. I'm like,
Just-
dude,
yeah.
as a kid, you just think that
Scary.
thing,
I will
like you can't see the bottom. That drops
Yeah.
off and goes who knows how far down.
continue to say that it's the scariest movie of all time because of that.
Yeah.
The drainage
Hockey
ditch.
balls in the drain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would agree with your ranking there. I would agree.
Thank you.
I do think soccer should be in the mix.
I think football's above soccer. And there's a lot of, you also got to think professional soccer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leagues that you can play
could probably
professional
land a job
soccer.
in Tunisia or something right now.
Okay, you're right.
As a
You're
left,
right.
as a left
So
central
NBA,
mid.
NBA, NFL.
Yeah,
I think
Ty's
the
point,
physical limitations of the
physical
NBA and the
limitations.
NFL.
Yeah, and then you got to be
You're right.
just
You're right. Soccer should be sixth. I think we're in agreement. Golf's number one.
Yep.
I think Ty wanted to go NBA.
I like
you
NBA
actually
at
sold me
number
on
2.
that because you're right. Baseball, you could be a catcher that's 250 like a Benji Molina and still
Yeah.
produce.
I like
Okay.
NBA
I
at
do
2.
too. I do
NBA.
too.
I think talent gap in NFL is greater than hockey.
I agree.
I'd go NFL,
Another physical limitation sport to some
then
degree.
baseball, then hockey. To
Yeah.
me, dude, you don't understand. To hit, 95 mile an hour cutter takes talent.
Also, that sport where they kick the little ball through the hoop that's like way up high on the little thing. You ever seen that sport?
Quidditch?
I was going to say the same thing.
But Quidditch, maybe.
What are you talking
should be
about,
up there.
dude?
It's like they have to kick the ball, and it's like it looks like they're playing in a half pipe almost. And there's like the little like
What?
stone looking hoop up at the top.
Dude,
Ancient ball game. There you go. That one.
What? I've never
The
seen this
Mesoamerican
before.
ball game.
Ty wanted to throw Quidditch in there, but I think we stick with the top five.
We can
what we
leave
got.
Quidditch is 6. It's off the list.
So golf 1, NBA 2, NFL 3, baseball 4, hockey 5.
I'm okay with
It's a
that.
solid
Okay.
list. I can agree.
Yeah. Hey, comment below if you agree, disagree,
What sport we missed?
and I apologize to the kids playing different sports and that. I think it's just time
Someone's got to
it's
get
time-
left out.
It's time to be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look, we're about to talk to the Good Squad. We just released a video called Squad Games.
Yeah.
Ty, you want to tell them about what the
Yeah.
concept is there?
Brand new series. We try and obviously come out with new content every year at DP. Super excited about this series we've been working on for a long time. I've always wanted to do this multi-sport league and just like literally have it as an intramural league. And so we talked about, okay, what does that look like in video form? And so it's a 7-game series. The loser of each game gets to pick the next sport that you compete in. And the first group that we did it with is Good. So if you haven't seen the video, you can go check it out on YouTube. Spoiler alert, we came out on top.
Summer is over, football season has started, and my wife has been complaining about me spending all day indoors watching the games.
I got a game that's all the fun of outdoor games, but you can play it indoors, called Rebounce. Here's how it works. You bounce the ball off the game at your opponents. If they don't catch it, you earn a point. First to 10 wins.
I honestly feel like I might be the best in the world, but could you play it with kids?
You can play with kids. It's got a soft foam ball, so you can play indoors just like I said, and you can play up to 6 players, so the whole family gets involved.
You're telling me not only can I watch football, but I can dominate the family at this game.
Mm-hmm. And the best part, it's got 3 electronic game modes, lights, voice commands, and arcade-like sounds. Kids love it.
How many players?
You can play up to 6, so your family of 5 plus me this weekend. See you at your place.
Okay. I can already tell I'm going to love this because I might be able to pull some trick shots off with it.
Well, it's easy to learn, fast to play, takes about 10 minutes, so let's do it. Rebounce. Bounce into the action.
All right, Sparks. Our next guests are not only golfers, they're YouTube masters in the space. You know they have more subs than the PGA Tour on
PewDiePie?
YouTube? No, it's not PewDiePie. Give it up for the Good
Yes.
Squad.
Appreciate it,
Garrett
guys.
Clark,
Thank you,
Matt
guys.
Scharff.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for having us.
they almost did beat us in the
Almost.
first Dude Perfect Squad games. This
They
is
did.
the title of the podcast is Almost Athlete, so I felt that was necessary
Yeah.
to.
Cody
You
likes to
almost-
talk about it. Cody
you
likes to talk
almost
about it.
beat us.
Loves to talk about it.
But hey, welcome guys. You
Thank
guys
you.
you guys doing okay? I mean, I know
Yeah, we're
that-
doing great.
I know that was tough. I didn't participate, so
How are you feeling, by the way? Did you get the surgery? Or we?
yeah, I had surgery I think the day after we filmed.
Oh my
No way.
gosh.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna die on the recovery. The pain was unbearable.
Are you
That's my first
fully-
surgery. No, I'm not back yet. I
First,
can walk.
first
though.
time under the knife. I
Yeah,
didn't know
first
that.
time under the
Yeah.
knife.
And then you
Wow.
had.
I will say this: I don't think it goes 7 if I participate.
You think they win in 6? Is that
No,
what
Yeah, I
happened?
think we went in 5,
I
actually.
think- So explain to me the comparisons to LeBron.
There we go. Here we
You know,
go.
explain
There
where did
we
this
go.
start?
How long did that take? 6
I got
minutes?
that's just what happens. So explain it. How did it come to be?
Come on,
Oh
Charles.
my
Let's
gosh.
go.
I don't even know how it came to be.
What do you mean you don't know how it came to
It's
be?
the 40-inch
We're
vertical.
sitting at dinner.
It was at dinner,
Road
and
trip.
it was just a nice, fun family meal. And just out of the blue, I don't even know who said it or whatever.
You did.
No, I did not just straight up say I'm more athletic than LeBron James. I did not. It was brought up somehow.
Well, I got to
And
say,
then-
I think you actually might be.
Well, and then athletic wise, and then my argument was just like, listen, I'm not a greater athlete than LeBron. Don't get me wrong here, but I will say, athleticism wise, I think I am more athletic than he is.
Congratulations on the hottest take in this room.
Yeah, but here's the deal: it's how you
Whoa.
define an athlete.
Sure, define
this
it,
is
Sharp.
this is
like
this
pound
is
for pound.
You're not giving yourself a great argument. You got to define athletic.
how do you define it?
What did I say? What I laid you up with Steph Curry because we told Steph Curry.
We were talking about pound for pound. You were talking about pound for pound
No, I
athleticism.
was saying if you went and played 100 different sports, do you think you could beat LeBron
Oh,
in
yes.
more
51
sports
of
than
them.
he
Yes,
could
yes,
beat?
51 of them.
Yeah,
And I would actually agree with that statement.
And that's kind of like how I define athleticism is the ability to do an abundance of different things.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? To be
That's
able
fair.
to
Multi-sport
get on the
athlete.
tennis court, but then also on the basketball court, to be able to, archery, to be able to kick a soccer ball, to be able to punt a football. And
I
throw
think
it like
he only
that sort of
beats you in
stuff.
two things, and that's football and basketball.
I would
That's
agree
a
with that.
Very hot take. That might be the most hot take I've ever
I mean,
heard.
put him on
Two
skates.
things.
Put him on skates.
No.
Golf.
No.
Hey, which I will say, let's give it up for LeBron for finally finding the love for
Yeah.
golf.
Yeah, that's a
Way
great
overdue.
call.
You're gonna love it,
What
dude.
about Bronny,
Retirement's
though?
gonna be
Have you
great.
seen his swing?
His swing is unbelievable. No
Unreal.
way he's only been playing 4 months.
Yeah,
no
that's
way.
the
right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
There's
such
no
crap.
way,
Get out of
right?
here
No
with that.
chance.
That
Yeah,
dude
I
started when he was 2, and he knows it.
Yeah. Get out of here with that. He goes golfing with his dad every freaking Friday.
Golly,
I
that,
don't even
his
want to hear
swing's
that.
unbelievable. We kind of have a similar take to you. Like it's how you define an athlete.
Yeah, and everyone's got a different definition, which I 100% respect.
Which it's how do you what's the greatest athlete of all time? And there's only really 2 people in that mix, and that's Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson.
They play professional sports. 2 of them.
Yeah, I would
That's
say the
a
argument
fair-
for Bo Jackson.
That's a fair point.
You can put MJ in there, but I think both those other guys are better athletes.
I do have a question though, because I read a lot of the comments on your guys' stuff and
Yeah.
even our stuff.
Sure.
When we posted the stuff about Scharff and LeBron, do you guys think Tyler from Dude Perfect is the greatest athlete of all time?
Look, I gotta put a stop to this because his head's already too big.
It's getting larger too. He's about to wear an 8.5 size
Yeah,
hat.
dude.
Oh
Watch
no,
out.
Abraham
Yeah.
Lincoln style.
He loves it, man.
no.
He loves it.
I
He does
don't-
the y'all
I
are
don't
crazy, y'all
know.
are crazy.
All right, so speaking of good, did y'all start wanting to be a golf channel?
No,
No.
actually not. Yeah, surprisingly no. We initially because like me and Scharff and Steve all did our own personal channels.
Yeah.
And like we had just attempted another channel like pretty recently with somebody that you guys definitely know.
Really cool guy.
Didn't really work out for us in that moment, but we thought we're like going into it, we're like, all right, we already do golf on our personal channels. Why would we go do golf on a group channel? So our first video was literally a water park video. Like we took over a water park.
Yeah.
That was the first
It's
good
actually
video.
really fun.
It was a lot of fun, but we instantly realized we're like, this is not us. This is not. So we switched it to a golf right away.
What about the name origin of Good? How did that come about?
Well, we were in a meeting with everybody, and Scharff, you can touch on this a little bit too, but like we had come up with some crazy names. Do you remember the names that we had come up with? But it was like, so we came up with the Sandbaggers.
Oh yeah, the Sandbaggers was going to be our name. Think about that.
Dude.
The
We thought about that one.
Sandbaggers.
Well,
the Bogey Boys.
The Bogey Boys, the Birdie Bros. Like we came up with some trash. I'm gonna be honest.
We got really lucky though because we had this conversation for about an hour, and we're sitting there going back and forth, and we were like pretty close to considering Sandbaggers. I remember, and
it's a pretty good name.
It's
That's
not
not
bad.
bad. That's
not
I
bad.
I like
Welcome
the name.
back to the Sandbaggers.
It's
I mean,
not-
we're all really good. I mean, I don't know. I guess it could have worked.
it could have worked, but then so our current CEO and CEO at the time, Matt Kendrick, he was sitting there. He's like, "Well, I've had this name since college. Like I've been sitting on it for a brand." And he's like, "Why don't we just call it Good?" And we're like, "Dude, why didn't you say this an hour?"
An
ago?"
Yeah,
hour
we've
ago.
been talking for an hour and a
Wasted.
half. He's like, "Oh, good,
So
good."
once you heard it, it was
What do
like,
you mean?
That's it.
Yeah,
Instantly.
it was instantly. Yeah.
yeah.
The current crew is you two, Steven, Sean, and Brad,
And Bubby.
Hey, Bubby.
and Bubby. So
Yep.
6.
That's the
Rank the
main
guys.
six.
Rank the guys.
Well,
Go
just
rank
give us your
wise.
least favorite.
Those guys.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes
Least
that's
favorite,
easier.
probably Sean.
Sean, okay.
Yeah.
It's a no hesitation Cody for me on our side of
Yeah.
things. So
we,
I get
always,
it.
we always rank the least favorite on our side as well. It varies by day.
I was
for
gonna say, does it
sure.
fluctuate every now and
It
then?
does,
Yeah.
which I think, it's kind of like being a dad. Don't let the parents tell you that they don't have a favorite.
I mean,
They
literally, that
definitely
is
do.
the most, everybody out there, that's the most BS thing. Your parents have a favorite. I'm sorry, but they do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, did you spill and write on the wall with crayons? Sorry, you're not the favorite.
Yeah. Now it could fluctuate, but any given moment there is a favorite.
So are we going off golf skill or like
Let's
human
just go
beings?
off. Let's just go off golf. Let's leave the human being category out of
Alright.
it. Let's just
Well,
go off golf skill.
Brad
Sean. I'd say Brad. It's honestly pretty easy. It goes Brad, Sean, Garrett, me, Bubby, Steve. Bubby and Steve can kind of maybe fluctuate.
Okay?
Dude, Steve's sneaky though. Like
I'm
recently,
saying-
he's kind of been playing some good
Yeah,
golf. So you just never know.
I mean, yeah. Whenever y'all first started, it was like we had the conversation of like, could our collective group beat your collective group with handicaps?
Short conversation. No.
You're
only as good as your worst golfer.
It kind of all depended on Steve because we were like, dude, like if one day you heard he was like a 16 way back in the day, and then it's like, oh man, I think he's like a 6, and you're like, oh yeah, if he's a 6, no way, we get waxed.
Yeah. But if he played like he did on that par 3 when he made a 16, well, it's like, you guys might have
it's
a
like
chance.
there's a chance.
Yeah,
There's a chance.
you just
You know?
it depends on what Steve you get. Well, we'll flip the question. What about you guys for athleticism? That's what I would say.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. So me at top for sure.
Yeah, Garrett top
no,
for sure.
Look, Ty's our guy. He's
Most
our
definitely.
leader. Then it gets dicey. So if you leave Ty out of it, how do you rank the 4 guys? I put myself second, no doubt. I'll put Cody third, Kobe 4th, Corey 5th.
That was going to be my ranking.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the peeps would agree. Hey, this is a good time.
Comment.
Yeah,
If-
comment below. I want to see that from you
Yeah.
guys.
We've gotten to work with a lot of celebrities in our day. What's a couple of y'all's favorite that y'all got to film with?
Steph,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's up
Steph
there for us
Curry
too,
is-
man. What a
he is-
genuine, thorough dude.
what a thorough and genuine guy. I just genuinely, it was so fun being able to meet him and get to like learn about him. And we got to sit in the cart cam and obviously have more, like, I love the cart cams for that reason because you get asked more personal questions.
Yeah.
And he's always down to answer them. And he was just a swell guy.
With Steph, it was like,
Swell
what's the
guy.
catch? You know?
Yeah, like,
I
that's what I was like. I
This
was
guy's
like,
checking out way too
You're
well.
insane. You're at the highest level in your sport. And it's like, how are you so down to earth? It can sometimes throw me and the guys for a loop.
Super
but
humble.
Super humble dude.
individual.
Really, really
That's
cool
a good
dude.
choice.
That's
Yeah,
probably one of
that's
my
a good choice.
favorite. Dak Prescott, another good one. Oh
Yes,
my gosh,
Dak's
that was
great.
that
Dak's a
video.
great human being.
Holy freaking entertainment!
He's a
Right?
great human being, man.
Did that little skit with me like on the tee box. Like you just don't really see that.
Yeah.
And it can maybe seen as like, all right, this guy's kind of a little weird. I'm just gonna back off. I'm gonna be kind of quiet. But he was jumping right in there, having fun, laughing the entire
You
time.
talk about
they
thorough.
just when you get professional athletes and high level celebrities out of their element, it almost seems like, wow, I can kind of be free. You know what I'm saying? You put Dak
Sure.
obviously on the football field, bam, dude's locked in. I
Alpha
gotta play.
male.
I gotta lock in.
Right.
Yeah.
You get him on the golf course, he's like, dude, let's have
There's
fun.
one thing Dak did that impressed me so much. We have a buddy of ours who runs a ministry for high school coaches around the area,
Yeah.
not players. And Dak was here for a charity event at the office. And this man is proceeding to take notes of the lecture that was given. And I'm thinking, here's a Dallas Cowboys quarterback who is sitting here taking notes off something he doesn't have to be at.
Yeah.
It stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
It's stuff like that,
that's
yeah.
I would
special.
actually agree
Special
with the,
breed.
I would agree with the Dak because, and I'll always remember this because not many people do this anymore. But I walked up to him on the range. He took his hat off to shake my hand and everybody
That's a
else's
huge
hand.
one, dude.
And I was just like, I just love that. Like, and I didn't do it because it's just like sometimes you're not even thinking about that. But I was just like,
Totally.
I have so much respect for this guy. Like, instantly a Dak fan for the rest of my life. But yeah,
We ask every guest on this pod, do you guys have an almost athlete moment where you guys realized, maybe I'm not going to be in the league. Maybe this isn't for me.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
lots of them.
The
I do.
athlete greater than LeBron James probably doesn't.
Yeah,
No, I do.
unfortunately, I'm the greatest athlete
Yeah.
ever, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I have a very vivid one. I feel like everybody does when you're in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I got in my first AJGA tournament. The goal growing up was always to play professional golf. Like if you're in golf and you're playing competitive junior tournaments, that makes sense, right? Barely get through the qualifier. So pumped, really excited for it. Fairly easy golf course. And so for the next 3 days, went out there, played AJGA, got dead last by like a mile. And after that tournament, I knew, like, okay, I don't think I'm meant for this.
Would you say that golf's more mental? Like, but your game probably stacked up to the other people's game at that time.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'd beat all those guys in that field, you know,
Yeah,
and multiple.
it's just
multiple
tournament,
times.
light turned on.
Yeah, when the pressure was there, it was
different.
the biggest tournament I'd ever played in. It was a mental thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Tell the peeps anything new coming up for you guys.
Oh, yeah, we're going to the Ryder Cup. That'll
Yeah,
be fun.
sick.
We're doing like a college game day style thing, which will be interesting. Don't know all the details, but
Yeah.
it's going to be new and different.
Fun.
I mean, other than that, we're just doing some fun good weeks. And
Yeah.
trying to switch up the content as much as we can. So
Before we let you guys go, USA or Europe?
USA.
Let me think on this one a little bit.
You're too political in this. You're too political. It's okay to go against USA if you know they're going to get beat.
We actually have a good team this year.
USA.
Yeah, I think we actually win today, like this year.
You think Ben
I feel good.
Griffin's going to lock in? You
I
think,
think
when
he's
he goes up against Hatton and stuff, you think he's going to lock in?
I hope I'm wrong.
What about JJ Spawn?
I think Keegan Bradley would have been a better pick
Yeah.
than Ben Griffin. Now, I don't know, like, he might show up, but I just wish Keegan Bradley would have picked himself. He's such a dog.
That's tough. That's
He
a tough
just
place
has
to
the
be,
dog
though.
mentality.
But you're
you know?
ride or die. Red,
USA.
white, and blue. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I bleed red, white, and blue.
You do?
Like when I go over to Canada and they're like, oh, you got to have it kind of to dry ginger ale. Schweppes all day, right? Camden, Pittsburgh. That's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I ain't drinking that freaking Canada. Get that Canada crap out of my
dude,
face.
I was obviously going to say USA.
Give me
Yeah.
Stillwater and AC.
Right? Yeah. So Garrett's a big Europe guy.
No,
Yeah,
you definitely think Europe's winning.
We're gonna win, dude. USA, we're gonna win. All right, boys. We thought it'd be good to play a little game with you guys.
Okay.
It's kind of a newlywed game. Might be a little weird, but basically the way it works is we're gonna ask a question to the team. One guy will write down, like if it's Sparky, what is your weirdest habit? I'll have to say it. He writes it down. See if we're on the same wavelength.
A little know your bro.
Yeah, we'll see who wins this one. Maybe
do
y'all
it.
can get revenge on us.
I think we got this one.
I think we got
feel
this
pretty
one.
confident
All right.
and
Let's
sharp.
play. I'll say the question for people not watching this and just listening, and then we will reveal our answer to see if they get it right.
You better get every single one of these right, you little flip.
What is the Garrett's biggest pet peeve? So, what's this Garrett's biggest
Oh,
pet
frick,
peeve,
that
and
is a
what's
question?
my?
I'm
Biggest
locked. I'm already ready.
pet
Write it
peeve.
down. What I'm thinking,
Wait,
Gary.
so he writes what
No,
he thinks?
you write your pet peeve.
Oh.
I got nothing for this, Garrett. I don't think we've ever talked about. I know you hate a lot of things, but
Oh, and they are already in turmoil.
Yeah, he's not. I know his. He doesn't know mine.
Okay,
I don't think we talk about
You
it.
got? Should we start off? Sparky, what is my biggest pet peeve?
I feel like we're locked in here,
Okay.
Gare. This has to be officiating. You touched it in episode 1. Refereeing, poor officiating.
refs.
Is it?
Dang,
Is
really?
it?
I wrote down refs.
Sharp will not get this
bang.
one.
Bang.
Garrett's brother, I don't know, chewing out loud.
That counts. That counts. That counts.
No way.
That
That
counts.
No way.
Smacking.
That counts.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
on.
I knew it was
Come on.
something with chewing because you
Dang,
freaking hate it. Every time Colin chews his gum, Garrett's like,
wrote-
spit that out. You're so loud.
His answer was smacking gum.
Oh, that's
I
so
say
good.
that
Absolutely.
Wow.
I dug deep, man. I dug
That's a
deep for
great
that.
pull out of Sharp.
Yeah.
The question we are going to ask Matt and Sparky is which member of your squad is most likely to end up in jail?
I don't think Sharp needs to write.
I don't think I
this
need to
one
write. You want to hold on? You want
Most
to?
likely to end up in jail.
You want to go ahead, Garrett, real quick? 3, 2, 1.
down. I got it.
I can I answer y'all's?
Yeah.
Bubby for sure.
No,
No.
I would have guessed Bub as well.
Wow, I would have guessed Bub. Okay, go ahead. What is it?
Steve.
Wow,
That was
I
light work.
gotta know the answer to that because Bubby seems like he would be the guy.
I think Bubby has probably been in jail. at one point.
Bubby
I think
has
he
been
has,
in jail.
actually,
Bubby
like,
has
a long
Ours
time
has
ago.
got to be Cody. Right? Why are you writing so many letters? It's 4 letters.
Well, I guessed exactly what he'd get arrested for, too. Bingo, Cody. Indeed.
Money laundering.
You can see
Money
it all.
laundering.
That's, that's a legit one too.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. Wow.
white-collar crime.
We're locked in right now.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
good.
we're kind of
2-2.
cooking, guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, this one's so easy too.
Nah,
okay.
I don't think Sharp. Hold on, I don't know this one. Give me a second.
Okay. The question: which squad mate complains the most? You can go ahead and go, Sparks.
Goodness gracious.
This is pretty easy.
I feel like this one's pretty easy too for me.
If you have it, go ahead.
Steve.
Man, dude, y'all are locked in, dude.
Steve is catching strays
Y'all
today.
are
Steve,
locked
man.
in, dude.
Hey, we love you, Steve. Sorry, brother.
Love you, brother.
You know this one.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, just go
stuck
ahead and
between
say
a
it.
tall man and a twin here. I'm going to say Kobe because he stands on the hill.
That's crazy. We
No?
we lost. I actually said myself.
Self, yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
Gare.
Yep.
I will take the. I will say wow, dude. Good.
We know
I
each
took
other,
the
man.
lead. I
Inside
actually
out.
agree with that,
Inside
but
and
since
out.
you were here, I didn't think you would write
no,
yourself.
Yeah, I would write myself. I would.
That's like a trick question.
We got to
Yeah.
clutch up here, Gare.
There's no way I get this. The question is, What is Matt and Sparky's weirdest habit?
I got some weird habits, Garrett. Unfortunately, there's a multitude you could pick from, but
I think the weirdest habit you do is like you pull all-nighters.
I went fan to face, my travel fan,
Oh,
every
your
single
fan to
night.
face is definitely your
he's
weirdest
got to know
habit.
that.
Fan to
You've
face.
got to know that.
Oh, you put
every
a
single
fan in?
night. I got a travel fan
You're right,
for the
you're
road.
right. That is
cannot
me.
go without it.
That is me
That-
not having the proper sleep. I
You
got in at
dropped the-
12:30 last night. Didn't get the proper sleep.
You knew that.
I knew
You
that.
dropped
It was
the ball
almost
there.
so easy that you missed it.
All right.
I'm going to say dressing up as Harry Potter characters and binge watching it with his wife.
No way.
That's
I
way
really
too
wish I would have
particular.
wrote that.
Dude,
Okay,
you know
I was
that's
about to
it.
say
that is the
that's definitely
answer.
weird.
That would have been
What
too
is weirder than that?
That is definitely
like
it.
weird habit. I put like beatboxing, I put yelling, and I put
Dude, I gotta
dancing.
unfortunately,
huh?
all those are more normal than dressing up as Harry Potter and watching it with your wife.
Which I think is so
sounds
sick.
fun.
I think
But
it's
like
awesome.
movie, who doesn't do movie marathons and dress up?
I think it's legendary.
A lot of people.
Okay, thanks, Garrett.
the dress up aspect is a little wild.
All right, score update. Y'all are still up 3-2. Let's do one more question, see if we
Yeah.
can tie it up.
Okay.
If your squad mate had to eat one food for the rest of their life,
That should be easy.
oh, we're good.
what would it be?
This is like this should be the easiest. This is the easiest question I've ever had to answer.
Okay, go ahead. You guys
Chipotle.
might have just and you guys just wrapped it up. He did write down Chipotle. Individual food, Sparky.
I would say a beautiful medium rare steak.
Not even close.
Queso.
Dang,
Not
guys.
even close.
Chips
This is
and
a
queso.
tough look here.
It's chips and queso, and the boy. I know the other guys would have got that.
You know what's crazy? I think I would have got that because I remember
should
us
know better.
talking about it for like
I
12
should know
seconds
better.
about chips and queso. with
But you
Garrett.
know what?
Queso.
I'd rather take the squad games dub and lose on the
I will
newlywed
say-
day.
No, I think this one's a little bit more important. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Congrats to Good. They finally got revenge for that.
It's 1-1
beatdown
now.
on the squad games. Well, boys, I appreciate you coming on the pod.
Yeah,
Hey, viewers, if you don't know who Good is, go check out their YouTube channel or buy their merch. Sparky loves it. I love it. I mean,
Appreciate that, guys.
look at this sweatshirt.
I think the one
you.
last thing I want to say is that question that you guys brought up about who are some of the coolest people that you've gotten to film and do stuff with. I also want to mention you guys.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
appreciate
think
that.
I know for myself and pretty much everybody else in Good, we've all watched you guys ever since you started doing YouTube 95 years ago when you
Yeah,
were
dude.
dinosaurs. But like
And you lost to them, but it's okay.
we watch you guys and
Yeah,
we've
it's tough
loved
scenes.
what you've done, especially me kind of getting back into my faith journey as well. Like kind of watching some of your guys' events and, praying before the events and kind of teaching these young kids like that it's bigger than just you guys. I think that to me has spoke volumes and it's helped me continue to do what I do in my spiritual faith journey as well with the people on the golf side of things. So you guys are an awesome group
Well,
to kind of hang around and
Very kind, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We actually felt the same. I mean, I never wanted to film with you guys.
no,
Yeah,
you
these
guys are actually horrible, rotten people.
No, but dude, honestly, like it's to your point. When you see these athletes and things on camera, that you may, they might play in a different team or whatever. But man, when you just get to know people on a human level, it's just different. And that was a fun video. We'll definitely run it back.
With you healthy, I want you healthy.
Maybe not. Maybe it's good that because
my
if
gosh.
we lose, I can always bow out and be like, dude, it's because I wasn't playing. You know what I mean?
That's an excuse is nice.
Yeah,
You got the
I
best
do like
ammo
an
ever.
excuse. But appreciate it, boys. And y'all have fun at the Ryder Cup.
Appreciate it, guys.
Take care, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
That was good conversation, Garrett. Well done, man. Joined for the first time, Cody and Cory. Welcome, boys.
Thank you. This is just glorious. I love being here.
Yeah. Don't take the lack of a first episode invite harshly. You're second ep, guys, but
Yeah, it's fine.
don't let that make you think that y'all are second favorite
Well,
dudes.
I watched episode 1. There were shots fired.
Was there?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was
Like
unarmed.
what? This is a great
Unarmed.
chance to air it out right now, man.
Yeah, what do you want to air
See,
out,
he
Cody?
can't
I got nothing.
remember.
I
Yeah,
got nothing.
yeah.
I'm an episode 2 guy.
You are an ep 2 guy, but that doesn't mean you're our second favorite dude. Y'all are really like 4 and 5.
Hey,
so
Thanks, Sparks.
I will
Yeah,
say,
thanks.
back to what we have. Steve, Cody's dad. I hope he's listening right now because
Always.
he said he would listen when his son is on the podcast.
Yes.
And I don't know if Steve wants to hear what we're about to talk about, but but
Are we going there?
we're gonna go there.
Steve,
people
I
need
hope
to
you're
realize it.
listening. And shout out. I know you're still celebrating that Notre Dame win. That
Yeah,
Notre
he
Dame
is.
win.
Congratulations, boys. I ain't
Gig
even
'em,
told you today.
Steve.
Special.
Top 10, baby.
Let's
Special
go.
moment.
But yeah, Sparks, tell them why they're here.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, y'all have known each other for many, many years.
That's true.
Started this company a little over 16 years ago, almost to the day. Wow. And
That's a long
there's
time.
been a couple of brush ups in the past. We haven't had
100%.
one in a while. I
Been a
can
while.
vividly remember one on the tour bus, but There was a little face-to-face altercation last week on the b-ball floor. And yeah, it got juicy.
Hey, I didn't know.
we
That's
were
why
going
you
there.
split us up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
that's why
You got
Garrett's
Garrett in
between
between.
y'all.
Well, if y'all make
Garrett wasn't there.
We have. Everything's
okay.
good.
Let me tee it up for the people at home. We like to break out with a little basketball every once in a while. This instance last week was a little 3v3. Loved my team. Me, Ty, Cody versus the Twins and
Clay.
Oh, he was that much of a non-factor. I couldn't even remember who was playing.
Wow.
And Clay. So we did a little 3-on-3. Game 1 went by smoothly. I think y'all won game 1. We had won game 2, and right at the beginning of game 3, there was an altercation. Who wants to tell their side of the story first?
Interesting. Do we want the true side or the
Well,
who is gonna?
I can
He
feel
is-
Cody.
We have
so
time
dirty.
for both sides. We
He
have
is
time
so
for both
dirty.
sides here.
And as a neutral, Garrett was not there. I was playing. So, Garrett, by the end of all this, I kind of want you to sit back and tell me which side you think is, I guess, less responsible.
You want Garrett to play referee? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Garrett. Yeah,
He does always say he would be the world's greatest referee.
He can't stand him, but he'd
Well,
make a
first
good
of all,
one.
First of all, I say it, but I mean it.
I know you do. I know you do.
I can't watch games with you anymore.
Let's get to it. I know
Okay,
we're deflecting.
yeah, sure. I feel like you should know the backstory. So, Allison doesn't come up. My wife, been married 15 years. And she doesn't come up to the office a whole lot. She's never really seen me play basketball. So I'm like, she's going to come and witness the greatness that is the tall guy.
If you want to see me
And
at
I'm
my
just
best,
gonna
come
be
at 4.
baby hooks, fadeaways, hit a 3 now and then. And so I know she's arriving. Well, all of a sudden, Corey goes to set the most nonchalant, cocky man screen of all time. Just stands in front of me like I see that he's setting the screen. I know it's there. I'm a bigger person in real basketball with the ref. I'm taking my shoulder and I'm going through him
Actually,
and making the ref make the call. With him there, this was a jab. I'm 6'6", Corey's 5'8" and a half.
5'9",
5'9".
all of it.
I grab his shoulders and I push him back into his brother. Just a quick like, get out of the way. I'm not gonna bulldoze you, but I'm gonna say just move. The screen happens, so the guy comes through and goes around it, his brother.
The guy.
And Corey is like, dude, if you do that again, that's a point for our team.
I didn't say that yet, but go ahead.
What'd you say?
Don't do that again. It's
Okay.
not a basketball move.
So when he says that publicly, I'm like, well, now if I don't do it again, I'm the coward. So of course I've got to do it again.
Of course.
And so second round, same screen.
Very deja vu-y.
And I do it again. And I this hit like a hot button with Core. And I don't know if there's something that you might need therapy. This was not on me. This
Just
was something
basketball.
going on with you.
Just a basketball.
And he lost it. And
Well, you're forgetting round 3.
Hey, your time
we're
will
getting
come.
sorry.
We're
Your
getting
time will
there.
come.
So round 3, he goes, if you do it again, it's like, all right, I will not push you again. So on this one, I don't extend the arm. I keep the arm close, but I go through him like a basketball play. And
Interesting.
Corey
We'll come back to that.
pushes back. I feel his hand hit my face, and I feel like, okay, this is on, like Donkey Kong. And I turn into a monster. And I'm like, dude, hit me. I will break your skull. Which in hindsight,
he definitely could.
we haven't done this in at least 10 years where I'm like this angry. And we push. Kobe throws a basketball at me, holding me back. We're yelling. I'm yelling. She, I think, leaves.
Definitely
Oh,
left.
with the 2 kids.
Definitely did. Can
She
confirm.
certainly
She's
left.
like, she's gone. So I'm like, finish the point. Finish the point. My team wins,
They
obviously.
did win. That
I
hurt.
run back down to her. She's loading the kids back up into the car. And I go, honey, we settled it. We're good. We're all square, which wasn't true. I just had to buy some time here. I calmed down. I realized what a silly reason to be upset. Text Corey a paragraph apologizing. Text the full team of 6 that were playing in the game apologizing for my behavior. Let my emotions get the best of me. I'll be better. Corey then calls me. We squared away. We ended with laughing. Allison comes home. She's still like,
It's the best part.
I don't know. We put the kids down. It's 8:00 at night. She's still like, I can just feel it. She's just like, you're dirty. I didn't know this side of you.
Well, at the end of our conversation, I said, do I need to call Allison and own my part of it to her? And you were like, no, dude, no.
I'm not gonna need that. She's
No.
gonna be like, you never do this. I'm like, I don't do this. And so at about 8:00 at night, I'm telling Allison, she's like, I think I'm worried that like the one day that I go up there, you're like berating your best friends with words and you're like a total gorilla monster. And I'm like, well, listen, let me call Corey. And
So
so,
my phone rings. Bring, bring. Hello? It's Cody. Hey, dude, it's me. Allison's here, and I was just curious. Can you tell her that I don't do that every day, and that's not really typical of me?
Could not pick a worse day to do it.
Brutal.
You have your 4-year-old watching, your wife going to
And my
lock the
2-year-old.
door
I
at
didn't even
home.
mention that Hayes was there. I'm just like,
Yeah,
he's
but
probably
not
too
gonna-
young to remember.
He's
it.
not going to remember
He's
that.
going to remember
remember
that one. Dad being a liability. And you left our team out to dry. I appreciated the apology, both of y'all, but
Sure.
nobody said sorry for for ruining my legacy game. I was hotter than a lava lamp.
You were.
I was shooting that thing like crazy.
You were splashy.
And next thing you know, I'm like, well, our run's over. It's kind of selfish.
No, we all kept
It's kinda
playing. I looked at the
selfish.
cameras.
We did, but we
So
replaced
the run wasn't
Keith
over.
with you.
Wasn't
no,
the same.
no chemistry. Wasn't the same.
Wasn't the same.
We lost the series in 3, by the way. You didn't ask about that.
Wow.
You're not allowed over.
It was tough, but I will say Cody, to his credit, was the first one to apologize.
He was.
And that is always,
But you were the first
You
one
could
to call,
argue.
which I thought was the bigger step.
Okay.
well, I appreciate
all right.
that.
Do you want to rebut any of his story or that?
I would like to, just from a clarity standpoint.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
cool,
Don't let me
yeah.
push you
You allowed
again.
that.
I will push you live.
Whoa.
That's why we put Garrett in between.
I know you will push me because you did it 3 times. This is purely because I know there are some sports people that listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, this is the Almost Athletes podcast.
Yeah.
We have people that understand basketball at least to a basic level. So I think we should just simply discuss why it got under my skin. And I
Okay.
have to admit, it's purely a basketball reason.
Okay.
Okay. Hand the ball off to Kobe. I mean, this is triple deja vu. Hand the ball off to Kobe, stand there with a very boring, not intense screen, and Cody walks up to me. And I think in Cody's head, he thought that he just did this, but it was very clearly a extension, shove, push through, multiple step, shovey-dovey.
Nope.
And it's interesting that you led with that a minute ago when you said that you didn't do that, because
Yeah.
I wasn't actually going to offer up that information. But since we're going there,
Mhm.
I think it would probably only be fitting just to pull up some pictures from the camera.
Whoa, you got picks.
We
Just
do have,
picks
see,
to
here's
prove
the
a
deal for
point.
the peeps at home. We do have almost obnoxiously every corner of this office on
We do.
camera.
Yes, we do.
Except the bathrooms, which
We
is a
do.
good thing.
We
so,
do.
Uh,
It's good.
So yeah, you
yeah,
pulled it up.
As far as receipts go, I've been on the bad end of it with Kobe and Judge Judy when I lost an unbelievable amount of money.
Yeah, you
You
better
didn't
have the
lose it.
receipts.
You
You
just
gotta
had,
have
you
the
had debt.
receipts.
Yeah, you never
100%.
paid it, Corey. You didn't lose it. That's on you.
I
Judge
lost-
Judy was fair and just.
Yes.
I lost the battle and he was just, and
Yeah.
I had to cut a pretty sizable check. That
Okay.
one hurt. That one hurt deeply.
So you got-
this situation's far less serious, so I don't think it'll hurt Cody that much. But if you referee, are
Yeah.
you wearing? Where's your referee jersey?
You know, I left it at home.
Gotcha. Okay, that's
honestly,
fine.
I'm disgusted by the stripes, and you know that. It's hard to wear.
Here, let me walk you through this real simply, and of course we'll show these photos. But just for you, Garrett, as our
Okay.
official referee here, this is the cameras skipped. We got to get a new camera system on everything up until
Oh, that's
the
not good.
third play.
Oh, but it is the third one.
Okay, it's time for third play. Okay, I pass the ball back to Kobe. This is what happened every time.
Okay.
Okay. Then Kobe has the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
I stand there with,
Okay.
you'll notice, an incredible amount of space between Kobe and
Yeah.
Sparky, to your credit, trying to diffuse the situation. Sparky, arms back, backing up. Let me give Cody as much space as possible, Cody.
Oh,
Let me give you as much space as possible to get by.
I was reading the room. I knew we were about
Yeah,
to go
we're
to
about to go.
100%.
Hundo.
And
Yeah.
here we have,
As, in the room.
as far as, what's been said,
Oh.
the receipt.
Okay.
Arm comes out,
Yep.
push continues, huge step push,
Yep.
extended arm.
Extended. We have a
Extended
different
right here. He specifically
so
said he
this
didn't
is
do-
extended. This is
Agreed.
That's
He
part of the
said-
body.
He told me the whole time that all he would do is this.
Sure,
And I
sure.
said, he
No, I
said, I
agree
would
with that.
never
Let me
do
say-
this.
Keep going.
And clearly,
The
he goes
elbow's
for
out.
the full elbow shove.
elbow's
And,
out.
I mean, if you look at how much
Left
distance he
arm?
cleared from where I started all the way back deep into the
Okay.
logo.
I think I've heard and seen enough to give my ruling on this situation.
See, look, that's
And,
Ty showing me that I
and-
didn't do that.
and here's the deal.
If
Hey,
you-
here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Ty was on my side. Look at
This
that.
isn't the first time that you two got into it. By
No,
the
it's
way.
not. It's not.
There was one time in the Apple Garden that we won't get into that was crazier than this. Okay, so
Rocks were flying.
yeah, yeah, and I even think if you do that again came up, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Man, you got to stop. We got to stop saying if you do that.
As
again.
soon as you said
'Cause you
that
tried
to
to tell
Cody,
me.
I was like, he's doing
Yeah.
it again.
And that's what I told him. When I
You
called
can't
him,
do
I
that.
said,
I'm just going to judge this fairly. I'm going to judge this fairly, and then I'm going to judge it
unfairly.
how it should be judged. The fair judging it would be, it's a foul. You shouldn't have gone 3 times. That's 3 of your 5 fouls already.
Yeah.
And you're getting pulled by the coach
benched.
there.
Benched
To be
and
fair, it's
handled.
bad basketball.
And it's bad basketball.
You put your own team
and I wouldn't
in
do
danger.
it.
Thank
okay?
you.
And
Thank
now
you.
here is where just the actual judge pickup basketball comes in. Corey, let me show the photo again. We are setting a screen 3 feet in front of the NBA line. You were asking
To get bulldozed.
to get bulldozed because I would have ended it on the first time. See, this is where me and Cody are different. And there's a clip of Kobe Bryant
Running through a
It's a
screen.
famous
running
moment.
through Paul Gasol.
It's famous.
Yeah.
And I would have run through you first time. You don't even set the second time because you were on the injured reserve.
You set the tone.
And you know what? I give you props, Cody, for just politely moving him.
Lightly moving him. He took the toll road to
See,
go
I
make sure
don't
he
even know.
made
That was number
contact.
3. I'm saying on number 1. I'm
Garrett
saying
thinks
number
this
1.
is polite.
Politely moving him.
It was preventable. I even take some ownership for not having him checking the ball or just getting him out of the
100%.
And hey, at the end of the day, emotions are going to get the best of all of us.
They
It's
do.
part
And
of
it's
sports.
how you handle the
Yes.
aftermath. And I think you both handled the aftermath really well.
Tremendously for how bad you handled it in the moment.
That's good.
Like I said, the horrible day to do it with the wife and kids.
Tough.
Here.
I felt bad
Kids
about that.
plural. I didn't know you had your youngest here too. He's
Whoa.
scarred.
He saw
Kids
it.
and Ty's kids were in the building.
Yeah,
And
but
wife.
they've seen worse. 51-49 fault is on Jones because he is running through the screen, which is an illegal play.
Thank
No,
you.
it's not.
Yeah, it is. 100% it is.
Even if
I
the
know, but
screen's
I'm saying
moving.
if that's Clay and he's setting the screen and he weighs as much as me, you're not like, oh, wow, that was so forceful. Because he's lighter, he moves further. That's not my fault.
Well, it's not your fault. It's still
A foul.
It's still foul.
Thank
At the
you.
end of the day, a foul's a foul.
Thank you.
Look,
And
Thank
he's
you.
not Clay.
I'm not Clay.
look.
So why
I just
isn't
want to
it-
say, let's leave it at this.
Okay.
We're about to start another one if you don't watch out. Garrett.
I think there was a little both to blame here.
Oh, of course.
And again, it's not about how you started; it's how you finish.
I think you summarized it really nicely,
And
Garrett.
you know what? You guys finished well.
Yes.
Okay, and that's all that really needs to be, Matt. I mean, now I will say Easton's scarred for life, and I don't know how you ever
I
get
actually
that back.
putting him to bed that night. I said, "Did you see Daddy playing basketball?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Did you see Daddy get upset?" And he didn't really remember that. I go, "Just so you know, Daddy said and did things that he did not want to do, and that's going to happen in life. And I apologize, and Corey apologized, and we were friends. And
I
so you
respect
can be
that.
friends
A
with
teaching
buddies.
moment. At
It's
the end of the
impressive
day.
he did that. I did the exact same thing at the dinner time.
see,
I did the
I
exact
thought you were
same
gonna say
thing.
opposite.
I will say this, and this is
exact
why.
opposite.
This is why I shouldn't have been a part of this, because if that was me, I would have gone to my kid and been like, and you see what Cody did wasn't basketball because he's horrible at it. And so honestly, Daddy was right.
My kids didn't see it. So I said the exact same thing at the dinner table, and I will say for the record, I did talk to Allison on the phone with Cody, and I apologize to Allison for that happening in front of her kids because it was very much also my fault. I think you summarized it nicely. We both handled it horribly in the moment. We both handled it well in the end, which people always ask, why is Dude Perfect together after 16 years? And our not funny, but true answer is that we have learned, despite all the things, how to clear the slate.
Yeah, and you have a perfect referee in me who handled that very well.
Yeah.
Whoa! The 2-minute warning. It's time for a little bit of venting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or
This is my
praising.
chance
It doesn't
vent,
have to be
rant.
venting. It's really whatever you want to get off your chest. To
make a
we
point.
each have a minute. Sparks, you want to lead us off?
Sure.
that's good.
I have a fun one today. An MLB rule change that I want to see. And I was anti-ghost runner, 10th inning on second base. Didn't feel like it was baseball. But you know what? It grew on me. I've come to appreciate it. I've got a fun little rule change that I think would make baseball and the 162 games a little more fun. And that's if a team's leading by 10 runs and finish the inning up 10 runs, it's game.
Okay.
You could reduce the amount of innings that are unwatchable because you got position players pitching.
Okay.
It actually creates kind of a strategy. Do you use the back end of your bullpen when it's a 10-run game just to close a team out? I don't know. Go with me there, though. 10 runs, call it a game. Run rule in baseball.
I don't watch
wanna
baseball
initiate it.
until playoffs, so I actually have no idea what you're really talking about.
Fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something that's really, it's really just a public confession because I'm part of the problem here.
Oh.
I'm part of the problem, but it's got to be better. We got to be better as fan bases, and that is, after the thriller that A&M had, and they won, they came out on top. I logged on to TexAgs and I was up reading. I think you were too. And it's just you can't celebrate the win. It's still finding the negatives and just going off on them. When really just have a moment to celebrate. The team just pulled out a miracle, and it was great. It was great, and I'm part of the problem. I harp on the negativity more than the positivity, and I should do better. Fan bases should do better, and that's just put that out into the universe. I think we should celebrate the wins more.
Sure. A lot of self-reflection.
Yeah.
I love hearing that
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, I think
that
we
is
should.
major growth.
Do you actually act upon that?
Absolutely
We'll see,
not. I
but-
need to do better, but I don't act upon it right now.
Self-reflection.
No, I was definitely negative. I was like, Marcel, dude, didn't even play a great game. I think that was my first words after we won.
Yeah, to your point, you need to enjoy it a little more. No one just walks into South Bend and wins. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
should have led with that
we
today.
have a good team.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
is a good
Hey,
team.
dude, I
We
said
did
I'm
look
part of the
pretty
problem. Raise
good.
my hand here.
You called it a miracle.
Yeah, it was a miracle win.
Well, gentlemen, probably not the circumstance that we would have loved to welcome you in on, but
Good to be here.
a lot of people talk about behind the scenes Dude Perfect. And
Hey.
of course, man, when you're really close friends with people and you're, try to be athletes, you're almost athletes, there's going to be a spat or two. But we were questioning, like, do we bring this up to the people? But I think it's good to bring up.
We're trying to
there's-
be real.
Yeah.
We're trying to be
there's
real.
raw versions of us. And sometimes, there's
it's not all
a bad
butterflies
side
and
that
rainbows.
pops up. But I was proud of y'all because I was worried that Jones would never initiate a text or there would because that could
Sure.
linger into the next day.
Could linger.
But to y'all's credit, y'all manned up. You apologize for it. And it happens. Stuff
That's
happens.
Does.
But I want to run that series back.
Me
Because
too.
we had
100%.
y'all beat.
Yeah, let's not
We
set
had
that
y'all's
screen again.
beat.
Let's leave the screen.
No, I will not be checking up the
Leave
ball
the screen.
anytime soon.
I'm going to push him again if he sets it.
But hey,
I know you will.
our time's up here. We'll be back next Wednesday with a brand new episode. Follow the show on all social media at Almost Athletes. Like and subscribe, comment. Hey, you guys can say the ruling. Who you guys sign with?
Comment
Cody,
below.
Corey, Perfect Ref, Garrett. I don't know. You let me know. Almost Athletes with Dude Perfect is a Wave original presented by Rebounce. Bounce into the action. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Love you guys.
Fun, boys.